So let's get started. January isn't asking us to rush forward. It's asking us to integrate, it's asking us to land. Now, this month is going to look differently to everyone, depending on where you at in your journey, depending on where you at in your path. But overall, this month, it is all about you aligning yourself. This month, overall, if you haven't let go but not longer serve, January is still a good month to let go of what not longer serve because we still in the snake year. If you follow with the Chinese, the new year for the Chinese doesn't start until February 17th. So if you want to let go, my friend, because you can. So if you are new to me, I am Carol Soto. I am a healer. I am a spiritual teacher. And I love to bring the energy of the month, of the week, or it can be also personalized. So let's get to it. So the theme overall of January is about integration. If you let go all last year, especially if you close the cycle of 2025 and you opening now the cycle of 2026, you need to integrate that. You need to integrate that new energy, that new timeline, that new cycle. And this year it started amazingly with a really powerful portal. So yesterday we were in the 111 portal, and this activated new timelines. This activated new intentions, and this activated possible new identities for you. But let's see what it's kind of the big theme for January. Number one, you may feel a desire to slow down. You may feel less tolerance for misalignment. You may feel a stronger connection with your body and your intuition. And this is amazing, right? But you also may be pulled into simplifying. January, it's not about performance. It is more about embodiment, integration, and allowing your reality to catch up with what you did in 2025. So, where in your life you're being asked to slow down instead of push? That is a question for you. I pull a card that is telling me the overall energy. Here she is. This is Elen of the Way. This is about patterns. So here's what this card is telling us. It is telling us to notice. Notice your habits. Notice your pattern. Notice your choice. Notice your behavior. And reflect that all that, where is leading you? Is it leading you back to self? Is it leading you to peace? Where is leading you? This is not about reintroducing new patterns. This is more about creating sustainable routines. This is all about first reflect on those patterns, those habits, those choices, those behaviors, right? If they are aligned, continue them. If they are not in alignment, gently let them go and start building that discipline that it can root you to being a more authentic self. But you don't have to rush it. You don't have to push really hard. You can do it really slowly, but with intention. So this month, it's all about reviewing where we at. So that's kind of the overall theme for January. Now, I ask about the emotional and the energy climate that we are going to be in January. No mistaking. Remember that I told you the overall is about reflection? Yes. Emotionally and energy climate for January is about being honest with yourself. If you feel tender, why? If you're feeling really protective, why? If you're feeling pushing when you're meant to slow down, why? If you're resting more, why? Right? It's all about curiosity. But here is what you are going to be maybe craving. You maybe be looking into not being available to drama, not being available to chaotic energy, and then maybe looking for more healthy options. I pull a card and it's in shadow. When we have a card in shadow, it's about alignment. So this is this beautiful goddess. I'm not even going to try to say it because I'm probably going to mush it, but it's about the past. Now, because in shadow, what it's trying to say to us is release the stories, release the past, release past timelines, especially those that are negatively impacting you, especially that has defined you. Acknowledge the old wounds. Take responsibility. We co-created that reality. Now, if there is triggers, reflect on them. Doing healing and letting go of the past can be messy. Feels messy because transformation always does. Now, Carol Soto, not everything needs to be understood. Not everything needs to be acknowledged. Now, if something comes up from the past, from a past life, from a different timeline, first question to ask, do I need to know more? If the answer is no, release it, let it go. Ask your higher self to hold space for you so you can transform it back to love, back to light. Let go what not longer serve your highest good from your past, from different timelines, so you can become free. Don't let your past define who you are. Let all those parts of yourself be transformed back to love, back to light. Okay, so that is an emotional, energetic thing. Then I ask about business, about purpose energy. In this month, it's all about reflecting, reviewing, and redefine if necessary. So, redefine your business, redefine your purpose. If you do not know your purpose, and I don't like a lot the word purpose, because when we look at the word purpose, we are looking at maybe we are Teresa, or maybe we are Mother Mary, and sometimes our purpose can be just caring, it, holding the frequency of love, holding the frequency of kindness, or holding the frequency of compassion. So it doesn't need to be a huge thing around purpose, or it can be as simple as just holding space for you. So, this month, when it comes to business, when it comes to purpose, when it comes to career, it's all about reflecting and reconnecting with your why. I like to call purpose passion. What are you passionate about? And then create a system that supports that supports your why, that supports what you're passionate about. But it takes a little bit of redefining, and now January is the best month to redefine. So release any outdated strategy, release any outdated belief about money, about business, about career, about your purpose, and let your intuition recalibrate you. I pull a card. And oh my God, amazing. So here is in shadow, and this is the goddess Hecate, and it's about the in between. This may feel unsure. Maybe you are in between identities. You're not your old because you fully released that, but you're not fully the new. So you're in that in between energy when it comes to your business, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your purpose. Or there is some fears in there about taking movement forward because we are having a human experience and we may have those fear. And guess what? It is okay. So the message for your business, for your purpose, it is. It doesn't have to be perfect. Show up as your authentic self. You can always, always, always course correct. Trust that the path will appear to you as you walk in it by following those breadcrumbs, by following those synchronicities. I'm not saying not to feel fear because we are having a human experience. But why? Why are we feeling fear? Why are we feeling stuck? Why we're not taking that next step? You're not meant to stay forever in the in between, but it will require some reflection and taking some actions. Last but not least, I ask January in a personal relationship energy. This month is asking us to have honest conversation with us. This month is asking us to keep our strong boundaries. And if we have lack of boundaries, to set those boundaries in places. It's all about quality instead of quantity. It's all about self trust and letting go of any people pleasing. Anytime that we want to say no, but we say yes. And it's all about going within.